ever thought in your South Africa, where some of us fought against apartheid, and we were the goodies when we fought against apartheid, because it was an evil regime. So, because it didn't treat people equal, did you ever think in that same country where we fought for democracy, where we fought for the rights of others, they will say it's a crime to go to church and worship God? That is what they have done now. In that same country, Mr. President, I've got news for you. And I've got a message for you. Jesus Christ said, I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail. You cannot fight God and win. You cannot fight God and win. It is impossible. I'm not threatening. I'm not giving a threat. I'm stating a fact. What Jesus Christ said. When Saul of Tarsus, Saul that became Paul, when he persecuted the Christians, Jesus slain him. He didn't need anyone with a bright light, and he spoke to him. Mr. President, do you know what he said to him? He said, Saul, Saul, why do you persecute me? He didn't say, why do you persecute the church? Why did he say that to him, Mr. President? Because the church of Jesus Christ is his body. When Daniel learned that the law had been signed, did he know the law had been signed? Yes! He was aware of it. Yes! Those that say that we are rebels, why didn't you call Daniel a rebel? Because he knew about the law. He knew about the law. Was God pleased with the man that made the law or the one that broke the law? Who was he pleased with? Who was he pleased with? But when Daniel learned that the law had been signed, he went home and knelt down as usual. The church is gathering all over South Africa as usual. In his upstairs room with its windows. I love this guy. He didn't do it in secret. He went and with the windows open towards Jerusalem, he prayed 3 times a day, just as he had always done. The church is gathering all over South Africa as it's always done. Giving thanks to his God. That's why we gather, because we worship our God. When they arrest Peter, when they arrest John, and they flog them, the Bible says they left after their backs were bleeding and they were rejoicing that they could just have found worthy to suffer for Jesus Christ. There's a boldness that is rising up in South Africa. Pastors are getting emboldened. Leaders are putting pressures on pastors and say we must worship our God. No man can tell us not to. All over South Africa, there's a swell now, and it cannot be stopped. It is a tsunami, and it's going to flatten anything that stands against it.